afternoon. We are going through horse feeding 101. From the house, I'm coming down the aisle, and as you see, the girls, there's 3 over here, and there's 2 males on that side. Because of the damage they have caused, that these 2 have caused to this gate, I have put up a electric fence literally just to there. 2 different ways you can deal with this. One, if you're comfortable with electric fence, this insulator is just fine, and you can unhook it and kind of toss it over to the side and just know that the rest of this is hot, but there's no reason for you to really have to go over there. Otherwise, if you want to back up, I have put this cutoff switch. You hit the yellow button off and you hear a click, you can go do everything. Now the wire is not hot, and then when you finish and put the hook back on, you'd come over here and turn it back on and make sure that that red light is on, and that makes sure they do not mess with that gate when we're not here. So that is basically the entrance. You will unhook that. I kind of toss it over to the side, and then you can enter the mud pit. And we're going to go over here to that barn side. Is the best entrance, but wearing some boots and being very careful, because I did actually slip and get very muddy yesterday. But we'll come back in a minute with the hay. All right, we're back, and I just have a hook in here, over there, and you just open up. Left-hand side is a little bit easier, and close yourself in. The Timothy hay is over here. It's a nice mix. We have some scissors if you open up a new bale. Basically, we're gonna give 3 flakes to each side. I'm gonna throw 3 flakes over there, and I'm gonna throw 3 flakes over there, once in the morning and once in the evening. So we'll do that real quick, and then I'll come back with the crane. All right, so we have the 3 flakes over there. Basically, when you're over and done with it, and then you have the others working on what I've thrown just out there for them to eat, it equates to about half the bale. So that's gets them busy on the hay while we go over here into this feed room and do the grain. So basically, we've got 5 horses and 4 bales. 2 of them eat out of 1 stall. So kind of get them lined out however you want. And then we're going to, for the double stall, mom and baby eat. Put 2 scoops into 1, and then everything else is going to get 1 scoop. All right, that is the grain. Grain will be in this one and some in that one. This last one is protein. Only the boys get the protein on the muddy side. There we go with a half and a half. I do the 2 purples just to make it easy for me. And then I mix those 2 up a little bit. And then it's time to go feed the girls. So they'll eat out of this stall right outside the door, and the other one eats off the ground. So you'll see the 2 black ones will come over here where their bucket is. And there, and of course the white one tries to come steal. Let's straighten that up. So the 2 little one's over there. And then I come back over here for the white one, and she just eats in a pile on the ground. Very easy, no reason to come through that gate. It's kind of secured because they like to try to breach it. So they are done. So we'll go out and do the males. All right, so the males like to come get a little bite. They do not eat right next to each other because they're very territorial with their food. So I'm going to, here comes the other one. He wants his bite. So he's got his food. So you're getting situated here. So the other one's gonna come back for his bite. Come on. And I'm going to work our way through the abyss of mud. Come on. And he's ready to go. So just go back in. And remember, protein just once a day. You can do it in the morning, get it out of the way, so everybody only gets the grain in the evenings. And I kind of set everything back up for the next feeding back in this room. And just in case there's an unfortunate breach of these gates, I will close this door just to make sure they can't get in this room with the grain. That the worst they'll do is toss the hay around a little bit. But I've got it pretty darn secure. As you'll see, just close those two gates and put the chain back around with the clip. Walk our way back through. I do suggest rubber boots and this stuff with all the rain. And remember, this side is completely dead because it's not connected if you kept it alive. And I'll let myself out. And then grabbing, again, just the insulated portion, I'm going to hook it right over there. And we're back. They can't mess with the gate. The red light was on when we left, or when I came in here earlier. We're good to go. They're good for their second feeding this evening. Thank you so much for your help.